Title: The Hidden Choice, Part 1. Chapter 1. The Curse of Tradition. The kingdom of Asmar lay between the sun-kissed red earth and a river that sang an eternal, deep song. But in its heart lay a tradition as old as the desert winds, a nightmare masked as a sacred ritual. The heir to the throne, Prince Adekunle, was expected to choose his queen through a secret, cruel custom. The custom was this: before his coronation, the prince would sleep with 6 anonymous maidens, each wearing a mask. The choice was not his, but the gods'. The girl who became pregnant would be the one destined to rule. It was a cruel sacrifice demanded in the guise of divine will, and its shadow hung heavy over the entire kingdom. Chapter 2. The Unloved Damsel. In a small village not far from the palace lived Amina and her mother, Nima. Nima, though kind, had been long condemned. The villagers whispered of a curse that clung to her like a shadow, a misfortune that would surely pass to her daughter. Amina grew up intelligent and graceful, her skin like polished mahogany, her eyes sparking with quiet fire. Men admired her from afar, but none dared approach, fearing the inherited curse. Like mother, like daughter, the cold murmurs were her constant companion, trapping her in a world of isolation and profound longing. Chapter 3. The Prince in Peril. Prince Adekunle, weary of his father's demands and the looming tradition, was journeying back from a distant land. 10 kilometers from the palace, the long road proved fraught with danger. A sudden ambush of bandits left him bleeding and broken on the red earth, the world fading to a silent, dark shadow. Chapter 4. A Secret Savior. By sheer twist of fate, Amina, gathering water near the forest edge, heard the faint, desperate groans. Curious and brave, she followed the sound. She found the half-dead prince, recognizing only the pain in his eyes. Fearless, she acted swiftly. She carried him back to her humble home, tending to his wounds with gentle hands, applying local herbs and whispering words of comfort he could barely comprehend. Days blurred into nights, and slowly, painstakingly, the prince regained his strength. All that time, Amina did not know the man she saved was the heir to the throne. The prince, however, chose to remain in disguise. He was intrigued by her kindness, wanting to know her heart, not her status. He needed to be just a man to her, not the crown. Chapter 5. A Secret Connection. In the quiet sanctuary of the small home, a bond, pure and honest, began to form. Adekunle was spellbound by Amina's wisdom and courage. Amina, unaware of his bloodline and crown, felt a warmth in her heart she had never known, a true connection free from the villagers' cold whispers. It was a love that blossomed from care, from shared moments, and from the recognition of one soul's goodness in another, a love born outside of ceremony, outside of ritual. But beyond the walls of their haven, the dark shadow of Asmar's cruel tradition loomed, waiting for the moment it would tear their secret, true love apart. To be continued.